small. I gotta change that. Cannot see that. Yeah, I'm looking at the stream now.
Mm-hmm.
The chat. Man, that's so small. The letters.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I guess I'll change it next time. Definitely think about like looking at that.
Okay.
Give them 2 more minutes, and we can go.
Fine by me.
And I guess since it's just us two, I guess we can. I guess it's just gonna be us with the voting for the joystick gaming awards.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, we not fighting too much.
Like I'm just like, man, I totally forgot about that. Oh gosh. All right, yeah, hey, we'll do it. I mean, if anything, what'll probably happen is like Pool will find out about it or something, and then he'll get upset. We'll be like, well, too bad.
Yep. Yeah, fun this weekend.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a lot easier than the last one, honestly.
Mm.
Just because I didn't have the duty phone and stuff. So
That's cool.
yeah, I still need to get around to watching the new Blade Runner though. But hey, it'll happen soon enough.
Mm. You talking about on base?
Uh, yeah, I guess I can find out what times it'll be on base. Maybe check off base too, just in case.
Uh, well, they ain't still anything here yet, so go ahead and get this party started. So this is Military Gaming Podcast, episode 25. Just two people today, so we're gonna make it work. Got quite a few topics to talk about, but I'm pretty sure us two minds to put together, we can go ahead and make this podcast go. So go ahead. I know you don't got an intro, but I gotta ask you for your intro.
Yeah, I ain't never have an intro. So you already know it's Lewis. Um, that's that's what's good. Let's let's talk about some games.
All right. And I'm the host, Tony Play Games. Get you guys come in the future to watch this. So yeah, we're going to get to just find out what you're playing right now.
It's been a lot of East 8. I got Cuphead to a pretty good point. Basically, I've got like two bosses left if I really want to focus down on that. But the story in East 8 has really been making me want to go more, so I've been putting a lot of time into that. So, and a little bit of Forza 7.
Okay. And I've been playing a lot of the Shadow of War. Been playing that a lot. Think I'm on Act 2. But I've been focusing on like killing all the war chiefs and all everything. Um,
Are I do have a question on that when you're talking about it. So,
okay.
But please continue. I'm sorry.
All right, and also I'm also playing Rocket League, of course. That's almost my go-to, and we're playing the Mario plus Rabbids on the Nintendo Switch.
Cool. I have another question, but the Shadow of War question is how are the loot boxes feeling like really forced on you?
Honestly, no, not at
Oh,
all. Um, there, so you get a certain amount of loot crates or loot boxes, or whatever you want to call them, like every day. I think it's one per day. I'm not really 100% sure how many. I have opened them, but mostly it just give you like followers. So it
mhm.
gives you followers that you can place on like different like parts of the maps or regions as they call them. So, but if you play throughout the game and you just like dismantle any of the like captains that you face, you can just do that. Uh, the loot is not forced like other games it said that it is, um, and I have not bought any of them. So
Okay.
I was concerned when I first heard of it, saying it's going to be that, but it can be pay to win because there's different boxes. There's some
Mhm.
boxes that you can't like open, and I don't know what's inside. I haven't even looked up a video on what's inside the like rare
Yeah.
boxes or not whatnot. So I'm not really sure if it's actually pay to win because I myself have not tried like buying one.
Gotcha.
But
Gotcha. Like it's always an iffy thing when a game just decides to kind of throw in loot boxes. I'm always
mm,
kind of on edge. Just like with Forza, Forza has this loot box stuff, but like the way they decided to do it, because like Forza 6, you got these mod cards
mm,
um that you could use and all that sort of stuff, and now it's you have to like buy a loot box with your in-game money,
mm,
which is kind of like I don't really mind too much because it's like in-game money. In Forza, you can usually get like a ton of money after a while.
yeah,
But it was like a mix of that along with the fact that you can't just save up and buy that one car that you want. You have to upgrade your car collection and stuff. So
mm,
like it's like a couple different changes that felt like they were trying to at least steer you towards a loot box
yeah.
because there are like higher grade loot boxes that have chances of giving you cars and all this other stuff. So
Yeah, the same thing with Shadow War. It tells you like, hey, there's a rare like character or item that you can get if you buy it.
yeah,
Uh, so you do have in-game currency also. I think that's like almost every game, but it's kind of like the Assassin's Creed route. Assassin's Creed does it the worst to me
hmm,
because they have things that you have to like buy. So it's not even things that you can like earn in the game or use
yeah,
in-game currency to get. You actually have to buy it, and I don't like that.
yeah, gotcha.
But since that was one of our topics, what do you think about loot crates in games?
Honestly, it's kind of getting annoying to me because like this was stuff that a lot of times was stuff you'd earn
Mm-hmm.
by just playing the game. You know, you'd just earn these different things, these like whether it be like costumes for your racer to wear or like especially for like Overwatch,
Mm-hmm.
the costumes that you'd get in these loot crates was used to be stuff that you would earn or there'd be like little cheat codes for or like like you'd do one weirdly specific thing and the game would reward you with a costume. And I feel like a lot of that's going away and getting put into loot boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And so like that's kind of a bummer because like I always like a game that decides to give you that little extra layer of secrets. So,
Yeah.
but
Mm,
if the companies want to feel like chopping up little bits and pieces of their game and putting it into stuff like that, I mean, there's not
mm,
much I can do except for decide to buy it or not.
yeah. All right. And give me like 30 seconds. I'm gonna put my kid to
Yeah, yeah,
sleep.
yeah.
Cool. I'm back. All right.
All right, word.
Yeah. So to add to that, yeah, I don't really like the loot crate formula. I get why they're doing it because as you know, Madden games like Madden, NBA 2K, um, GTA 5, like those all have like game, the cards, the VC, and they're making a lot of money. They're making billions of dollars for the game. So as a business standpoint, is is
Yeah,
good, but
yeah. As a business standpoint, they are selling a $60 game and then getting more money off of it by having people like put money towards these like loot boxes and such.
mm,
Or or in Overwatch on PC's case, I think it was either 30 or $40. But then they've made so much off of people that have decided to pay for loot crates to
yeah.
try and randomly get like seasonal costumes. So
Yeah, I mean, even like CS:GO, like some like people be buying, they be selling like custom cosmetics for the guns for like thousands of dollars.
yeah, it's
Like it's just crazy. Like, but to me, I don't like it. I'm not sure if you're on Twitter or not, but a lot of people been on Twitter talking about it, saying that if you buy the game and it has loot crate, uh, you're kind of like the devil. You're supporting it. I don't necessarily agree with that because I'm not actually buying it. I'm playing the game like how I think it should be played, and that's
yeah,
not buying the loot crates.
yeah. I'm not. I am not going to support some over others. Like obviously, I picked up Forza 7 because
Hmm.
I wanted that. Um, I'm thinking about picking up Shadow of War. Doesn't mean I'm going to immediately. If anything, when I was finding out some of the stuff with the loot crates, I had decided I was probably going to wait on it. I
Yeah.
didn't know Forza 7 had loot crates until like a couple days before I bought it anyways.
Oh wow.
So that was kind of like, whoa, a bit of a surprise. Um, and I'm pretty much committed to not really use my money, like personal money. I
Yeah.
paid $60 for this game, and that's all the money I'm going to spend on it, except for very specific DLC if I decide on that, and that's it. So,
Yeah.
um,
I mean, the only thing I've paid that's close to that was the NBA 2K because if you play competitively, it's it's kind of forced.
yeah,
That's the one game that it's for you have to have better like cards in order to play online. And it's kind of, and they make a lot of money in doing it. They know what they're doing. They know people they
oh
like the
yeah,
basketball, they like the football, so they're going to pay for it. Even their
hmm,
FIFA. So
oh yeah,
I don't necessarily like it, but some games don't need it. But I can understand why, from a business standpoint, they're doing it.
oh yeah. They're trying to really trying to nickel and dime people,
Yep.
like even more so than what used to be done. Like I remember when they were trying to do the what was it, EA and their $10 DLC.
Yeah,
where you got this
DLC. Yeah.
one, yeah, you got this one little thing as a part of your new game,
Yep.
and then
Then it came
if you
season
bought,
pass.
yeah, it's like if you bought it used, you didn't get this $10 DLC, which usually wasn't ever worth $10.
Yep.
But yeah, yeah, and then season passes, which season passes are trying to sell you on stuff that might not even exist.
I know.
It's crazy.
Or it comes out like 2 years after, and you don't even care
Oh,
about the game no more.
or is your season pass only bought one DLC because that's all they made? Like it's crazy.
Oh, that sounds like Destiny, huh?
So, like what was it? I think BioShock Infinite had a season pass where all you got was like maybe one, maybe two DLC
Oh
because
wow.
that's all they because it was a season pass for a year and that was all the DLC that they made that year. Like some of the weird wordings that they do and tricks that they try to make, it's fucking crazy.
Damn.
So, so
Uh,
I stay the fuck away from season passes, like any of that shit. I'm just like no.
mm.
So
So, what are your thoughts on Cuphead?
I love it. It's it's just that right amount of difficult
Mm-hmm.
for me, especially because it's very old school,
Yep.
and so I get a lot of, I guess you could say, practice for old school games in that, and that's what I like. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm perfect because there are plenty of times where I'm sitting playing it and all you hear is me just swearing because I'm making mistakes. But when I get it right, it feels so good. So
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Like it's not like very difficult, but it's not easy. It's that it has the old school feeling where you're learning from your mistakes.
yeah.
So uh, it's not like the bosses are not like impossible. Like
Hmm.
I don't like games that's impossible.
Yeah.
But it's just learning like the routine, like learning the like what to use on each level. Like,
Yeah, and like the further you get, at first it starts off and you're like, okay, so these patterns are pretty easy. Usually it's like one, maybe two happening at a time. It's nothing crazy.
mm-hmm.
And then like the later you get, they will be throwing out like a couple different patterns on the screen at the same time. But as long as you put the time into it, you can start just putting all of that together and just it just clicks and you're on a roll.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I kind of put it down this weekend because I had the kids in my office, and that's a
oh yeah.
game that I cuss a lot in. Like
Oh
I'm not gonna
yes.
lie. So just having the kids in the room, so I haven't been able to pick it up. Been playing mostly Shadow War this weekend,
Yeah.
but
F F
definitely, yeah,
F bombs were everywhere.
yeah. But I'm definitely gonna try to finish that this week. Hopefully,
Okay. What island are you on?
I'm on the second island.
Okay, all right. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to the casino. So I'm like seriously like two bosses and I'm
Okay.
done. So,
Yeah. All right. So, only thing I'm gonna say about TGS because I do have that as a topic.
mhm.
Go 2 days. If you're here, if you're listening later on, go for 2 days. Get the what is it called? What pass is that? The
You had,
supporters club. That's
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
yeah,
supporters.
definitely worth it. There's my first year, and I wish I would have known this like the previous years I've been. First year I did this supporters club, and it was definitely worth it. And it's only 3,000 yen.
Oh yeah, it's only $30.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
compare that to the states where it's more expensive. That's totally worth it.
In all honesty, I was surprised just looking at ticket prices for TGS. I was just like, wait, what? Like regular ticket was only $10.
Yeah,
And that was for 2 days. I was like, what are they doing?
yeah,
Crazy.
yep. Oh, it was very packed too. I'm so glad.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I watched some of your live feed on that, so
Mm.
it
Yeah,
was cool.
yeah. The
It,
second day was terrible because my battery overheated on my phone,
oh, dude.
and then my GoPro, I guess it didn't charge the night before,
Mhm.
so I was really mad. So I didn't have much footage from the second day.
As long as you enjoyed yourself, though,
Yeah.
played those games you wanted to play. So,
Yep. All right. So PUBG versus Fortnite. So oh, before I ask, are you going to Comic Con this year?
no, no, I'm think I've been making plans for other things.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
like, I'm pretty sure the dates for Comic Con, I'm off doing other stuff.
Okay.
So,
All right. So PUBG versus Fortnite. This news came from like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
yeah, is
Uh,
this the like I heard about Fortnite having its what Battle Royale
yep.
mode?
Yep. Battle Royale
Is
mode. Yep. So have you played any of them? PUBG or Fortnite?
no, I just hear about it,
Okay.
honestly. It's just on like
All
the
right.
airwaves.
All right. So I'll talk about it then. So PUBG, if you don't know, is a 40 man. It's like a battle. Like you're on a plane. You're jumping out of a plane, and it's one island, and you're trying to get to like the middle of a circle that pretty much like gets smaller. You're trying to it forces players to get into this one small zone, and you're trying to survive and be number one. You get number one, you get the chicken dinner. Fortnite thought that would be a great idea, so they made their own battle called a battle royale mode. Just a different take on PUBG where it does almost the same thing, forces you in the middle. It's more fast paced. There's no cars like in PUBG, and you can build stuff. So you can build like walls. You can build like a fort to cover you. Like you can make some stairs inside of building. There's some things that's a little bit different, but it's more fast paced. And I do a lot better on Fortnite because it's more fast paced. It's not me just sitting there watching my back, watching for cars. It's more about I see you, I'm gonna shoot you, that type of thing.
Okay.
So yeah, so they made this mode. If you didn't know, Epic is the person who made Fortnite, which is also the same people who created the Unengine 4 that PUBG is using. So
Oh, okay.
PUBG thinks they're sorry about that. So PUBG um, is trying to sue them, saying that because they're using the engine, Epic Games pretty much took what they used with their engine and created Fortnite Battle Royale
Mhm.
mode. So it's kind of they kind of feel like it's a slap in the face because Epic pretty much has their system like down pat because they're using their engine that they created.
Um, like part of me feels like it's a little silly because what was it? It's a free mode, I think,
Yeah, it
for
is.
Fortnite,
So
like this Battle Royale. And last I knew, the creators said we were inspired by PUBG
yep.
to do something similar for our fans. It's a free mode for them to play if they want to. It's like we're not charging, it's not forced for stuff. But I mean,
Mm.
if for some reason that they feel otherwise, I mean, they can do what they want to and go to court. But I
Yeah.
mean, I don't really know where else to go on that one. If they really want to go to court on that, they can go to court on that. But
Honestly,
they're
I don't.
still going to be making money hand over fist with PUBG anyways.
Yeah, I don't see them winning this lawsuit if they do decide to go to court
Yeah.
because it's just a pretty much a survivor shooter, which there's other games that's like that.
Yeah,
So I don't. You can't trademark a genre. You just can't. You can. I mean, you can kind of. You can let them know like, hey, I don't appreciate you doing that. But at the end of the day, I think other people are gonna. They see that PUBG is popular, and other people are gonna like pretty much do the same thing.
yeah.
Cause Fortnite it has a lot of players that's playing it. So I think it was up to 3 million. That was 2 weeks ago. That was like the first or second week that was out.
Oh,
And
whoa.
PUBG is at 10 million, and that's on Steam, which has a lot more players than the PlayStation 4 version, PS4. Actually, I
Yeah.
think Fortnite might be on Steam. I'm not sure.
I know it's also on Xbox One,
Yeah, it is on Xbox One.
but
So yeah, so this begs the question. So PUBG creators were in talk with PS4 to have it come out sooner, right after they saw that Fortnite was selling. I mean, not
mhm.
selling, but a lot of people were playing it. Because I think a lot of PS4 owners are seeing this as their PUBG until PUBG comes on PS4 sometime next year.
I mean, we could go for that, but I'm just gonna go and say they're probably just wanting to play a good game.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if that's what's available and that's what's good, they're gonna go for it. Like, like, there's no way that everybody's gonna play Orc Slayer, you
Yeah.
know?
So to counter out that, after Bluehole was in talk with Sony, they also had a Xbox One also came out and talked with Bluehole to keep Players Unknown's exclusive to Xbox One even longer.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, so we don't know who's winning. I guess it's going to be about who's going to give them the most money at this
Yeah.
point. Which Microsoft, I want to say Microsoft has the upper hand, but the way that their money issue, like their gaming department is not getting as much money
Hmm.
as they like their budget's not as much as it was during the 360 years. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
they're going to be able to keep that deal. Sony is using PlayStation as their biggest money makers right now.
Hmm.
But that's not the same thing for Microsoft. So it's gonna be interesting to see at the end of the day who's gonna get that deal. I know the fanboys are eating it up. They're waiting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's gonna be some fanboy wars going.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, also there's already a fanboy war, because I think Shadow of War is getting a 4K enhance on the Xbox One X, but not on the PlayStation Pro. So people are already eating that up.
Oh wow. I was gonna say the X isn't even out yet. It's what is God, I want to say it's like
November.
next week. Oh, it's November?
Yeah,
Shoot.
it
I
comes
got some
out.
time.
Yeah, it comes out the same day as the Horizon Zero Dawn DLC.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's something I need to pick up, or I'm gonna try and pick up just 'cause.
But the One X.
Xbox One X, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm still in debate on if I want to buy it or if I just want to wait to the S version.
Hmm.
I'm not really sure yet. It would be nice to have that.
Though, like the 4K download that happens, like
Oh,
it's gonna make Forza 7 like 100 gigs.
yeah,
So, like that's the one thing I'm like, do I want that?
yeah.
So we'll see.
Oh,
We'll see.
yeah. November 7th is the day it comes out.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got a little time. Cool.
All right. So, have you seen the Red Dead Redemption trailer?
Oh yeah, a couple times.
So, what are your thoughts on it?
I like the vibe that it was giving.
Hmm.
It felt like it was actually like trying to give us a hint as to a lot of the story elements of it.
Hmm.
As somebody who hasn't been able to, well, I never actually finished the previous Red Deads, so and in all honesty, I don't remember characters,
Okay.
but pretty sure like there was one video I was watching of somebody else who was like super into Red Dead, saying that like characters from previous games are there and stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. But the vibe that I was getting was like that you were going to be an outlaw, and
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, this sounds cool. This sounds interesting. I'll I'll probably give it a shot, just like I gave the other ones a shot, and just see how far I can go. So
Yeah. So, Red Dead Redemption One is future. Like, I guess they're gonna maybe it's gonna be a Red Dead Three. I was hoping this would be a sequel. This is actually a prequel to Red
yeah.
Dead
Okay.
One, which is kind of weird in a way,
So
but
so did you want to do instead like story of his son, of Marston's son?
I don't know what they're
Because I
really
was gonna
aiming
be
on.
like, doesn't Marston? Because Marston dies in Red
Yep,
Dead.
he does. Yep, that's why I didn't understand why they would go this direction, but nothing
I
makes
don't
sense
know.
these days.
Like, maybe you know what? I'm gonna give them a benefit of the doubt and say that they probably know what story they want to tell on this one. So I'll give them benefit on the doubt of the doubt on that. So
Okay.
yeah, just you know what? They because a lot of times they seem to at least have an idea of what they want for the main story. Rockstar does. So yeah, I'm not even gonna yeah. They get a free pass this time.
Yeah, I mean it's Rockstar, so I'm giving them a pass. I think the game's gonna be great. I did not like the trailer at all, but
You
I
didn't?
nah, but I give
I,
them the
I
benefit of the doubt.
I liked that opening where he just shows up to the dude who was like sleeping in camp like
Mm-hmm.
because of his campfire. I liked that opening part where he was like, "Hey, wake up." I was like, "All right. I'm okay, let's see where this goes."
Mm-hmm.
But then they started doing like shots and clips of stuff that I have no idea how it all ties together.
Yeah.
So, but like that opening when I'm riding up to, or when the character rides up to that guy's like makeshift camp, I liked that. So,
Yeah, it was pretty cool seeing some of the characters from the first one.
mhm.
I did like that. I mean, of course, a lot of them end up dead, but
Yeah,
it was still cool to see them. I would like to see the build up. I just wish they didn't call it Red Dead 2 because that can confuse a lot of people.
oh yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah,
Yeah, unless they end up being where you start out like a prequel and then they jumpstart the timeline to after the events of Red Dead One. That would be cool to see, but I don't think they would. I mean, they could do that. I don't. I wish they would do that, but I don't see them doing that.
yeah. I'm pretty sure they have a solid story for this. Otherwise, they wouldn't have
Mm,
really gone with it. So,
yeah, it's Rockstar though, so I'm
yeah.
not really worried. There, there's only a couple of studios where I just give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, yeah, this is
Hmm.
gonna be a good game. It's not too many of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a what was it state of emergency?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
yeah, that was like one Rockstar game that was just like totally out there
yeah.
comparatively to like other stuff. But yeah.
Or like Bully.
Oh, see, I didn't mind Bully. Bully was kind of interesting.
Well,
Like,
it sucks because I try to play on PC. I should have played
oh,
on
okay.
console.
Because like I actually like laughed my ass off because there were people who returned the game when I was working at GameStop pissed off that they had to go to class in the game. And I'm like, well, bruh, how do you want it? Like, how else do you expect to get better at stuff?
Yeah.
Like, they were just like, man, I didn't fucking want to buy a game to go to class. I'm like, oh, sorry, dude.
Uh,
Like,
they wouldn't like Persona 5 then.
oh yeah, or any of the Persona games.
Uh, this gonna be my first Persona I'm about to play.
Oh, okay. Uh, I mean, if you like it, check out some other Shin Megami Tensei games
Okay.
because they are interesting.
Yeah, I was watching who was playing it? Pooh. Where he
Okay,
was so it look interesting. Can't I'm ready to try it out.
cool, cool.
Is he asking if we still doing podcasts?
Yeah, I sent him a message.
Yeah, yeah, tell him to get in here. Cause I did want to talk to him about Warhammer.
Oh yeah, no,
Cause I know
it's all
he's
good.
playing that.
Like I was tempted to pick up Warhammer, and then somebody told me it was only available on Steam, and then I was like, oh, not gonna happen, because I don't like the fact that Steam has DRM. So,
Mm.
like, if it was on GOG, I'd pick it up in a heartbeat. So let me actually check real quick, see if it's
I
on there.
I used to be like that. Well, I didn't really like playing on Steam. I used to go like when I first started PC. Most of my
Mhm.
stuff went through GOG, and then after a while, it's like, man, I got to open up two apps, and most of the games are on Steam. So I just like switched everything over to Steam.
What's going on, fellas?
What's
Yo,
up, man?
yo.
All right, thank you for joining.
Yeah. I just got back home. Was messing around over at Culver's and them. I forgot this was happening right now.
Uh,
And yeah, it was going on longer than I thought, but I managed to get back here in a decent time.
okay. Was y'all playing Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
Of course.
Hey, don't
Yeah, I
knock
mean,
it until you try it, man.
you gotta nerd out in a couple different ways. You can't just do it one way sometimes.
Mm, I've tried. I think gaming is that's the most nerd I can get, and Comic Con.
Comic
Okay.
Con's considered nerdy.
Yeah,
I
apparently.
mean, yeah, I mean, there is such a thing as a comic book nerd, so yeah.
I mean, I guess. But
Yeah,
yeah, so
I,
what we talking about? What we been talking about? Who we talking about? Where we talking about it?
I mean,
so
you could be happy that none of us LARP.
Yeah, now that's just disrespectful.
so biggest topics we were talking about. First of all, what are you playing right now? And can you do
Um,
your intro?
Hey, you know what it is? Damon X22. Right now I'm playing Evil Within 2, Shadow of War, Middle Earth Shadow of War, um, Total War, Warhammer 2, and yeah, I think that's about all she wrote.
Oh, so I have not bought an Evil Within 2 because I'm still trying to play Evil Within 1. I
You
just
still haven't beat that?
No, because I restarted it. I have it on PC, but because I spent most of my time in the living room, I restarted from the beginning for the PlayStation,
Okay.
which I probably should have just finished because I already deleted it off of my PC. But right now I'm playing on the PlayStation. I just restarted it. Then I'm gonna
Okay.
get you within too. But some of the topics we were talking about, loot crates in games.
Oh, from frickin' like Destiny and like Shadow of War kind of.
Yeah, Shadow War. Oh, What do you say? It was also in Forza 7.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's got loot
Yeah.
crates. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, wow. Okay, that's the
So,
thing.
what do you think about it? Just some things that was going on Twitter. Just recap. People were going off on people who buy games that have loot crates, saying that we're sellouts and we're pretty much supporting the game, the concept of loot crates. Even though I necessarily never bought a loot crate. The worst I've gotten was buying the VC for NBA 2K and buying cards for Madden. Those are the worst I've ever done because those are forced. You are forced to buy those when you're playing online and playing competitively. But what are your thoughts?
So I personally don't have an issue with loot crates. I mean, as long as it's not affecting the gameplay in a major way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you may get some new skins or something for like an Overwatch's case, or like, hey, there's like special looks for like normal weapons you would normally get or something. They just want to sell like aesthetics
Mm-hmm.
and like bundles. I mean, fuck it. Or like new character skins, like, hey, whatever, that's cool. Uh, and in massively multiplayer online games, they got like the little experience bonuses and stuff where you get boosters. And I'm like, hey, that's fine. As long as you can buy that stuff with in-game currency and it's reasonable, then yeah, that's fine. So like Shadow of War has like that same similar concept. The idea being it's like it's not massively multiplayer or whatever not, but they still have like the whole you can use in-game money that you get to buy stuff. Can you buy the best stuff with in-game money? No, but I mean that's how they get money from it.
Yep.
But even then, it's not all like anything crazy. It's all like reasonable things. Uh, to be honest, like I played through. Well, I don't want to say any spoilers, but I'm maybe like 20% through the game, maybe.
What act are you
And
on?
I think Act 2.
Yeah, that's the act I'm on right now.
Yeah. So like I'm there, and I've done a couple things or whatever, but I just realized that I had got like free loot crates for like doing objectives or something. Like they just give you stuff after a while.
Yeah.
And then I had acquired enough money to like start buying loot crates. And I was like, all right, well, the in-game currency, like whatever or not, you're gonna have to spend $10 to really be able to like get like some of the specialer things or whatever. And I'm like, all right, so that system is kind of in place. But I could literally use the actual money that you get like fighting enemies and doing stuff and when you finish missions to buy those crates. And I bought a couple and I noticed it's like, hey, it's just like upgraded level gear and stuff like that, like every now and then, or like some special gear
Or
that
followers and stuff.
will help you like level up. Yeah. And none of it is unreasonable. It's all like, hey, like let's say I'm level 25 and my strongest sword or something is like level 20. Like they may drop a level 25 or a level 26 sword that's better just in the crate, and I could just spend like 1,000 little like in-game coins or whatever not that you get regularly. I mean, like I pick up like 50, at least 50, if not like upwards of like 200 in just like one encounter, just like randomly fighting people, especially with like perks and things they just drop money.
And
So
you
I'm just
get
like,
them
yeah,
on every quest too.
exactly. So I'm just like, I was just like sitting on like 10,000, and I'm like, wow, and these are really cheap. I could just buy a bunch of them. But I was like, nah, I want to save money for other things. But yeah, so I don't think that's bad. Destiny level, I mean, Destiny doesn't really have like loot crates. I guess it's kind of like the way that they set up the way you get gear. It's kind of dumb. And then Overwatch is just like it's just really overpriced. I feel like.
Yeah, Overwatch is making money hand over fist by selling the random loot crates for custom seasonal costumes.
Yeah.
Which I had kind of stated earlier, a lot of stuff that ends up going into loot crates is stuff that you were used to be able to unlock by doing like special things in the game. Especially when it came to like costumes for your character. That used to be like a bonus for beating the game a specific way or like completing certain side objectives that you never had to do, or a
Yeah.
very specific thing that you did during the game. Like that used to be a hey, congratulations, have this costume. And a lot of it is becoming, hey, instead of that, buy this loot crate.
Yeah.
And so
And
that's kind of what I don't like is it feels like they're cutting up parts of the game into smaller pieces just to try and nickel and dime you. So
well,
Like
I mean, yeah,
like I said before you got here, the worst people I think is doing it the wrong way. Like Shadow War doesn't bother me. Even uh like what else game had it? I can't think of it now. But like sports games, for example,
oh, yeah.
those type or Call of Duty, like those type of loot boxes don't bother me because I know at a point in time that I can unlock that stuff. But stuff like playing you remember playing Last of Us?
yeah,
You remember they had specific guns that you couldn't unlock unless you actually bought a loot crate, like the
yeah,
rare guns like that. I don't like. Even like Uncharted, it's very hard to unlock some of those guns, like those rare guns. Um, those I don't like those type of games that do that. Like stronger guns, I don't like that. If it's cosmetics, okay, that's cool with me. But having like better gear that can potentially affect multiplayer,
Hmm.
it I don't like that. I think the single player aspect to me, if it's not gonna give a person a one up and make it where they can skip through like the actual campaign, I don't have a problem with it. But if it's something that like, hey, this weapon could potentially just one shot kill somebody and get you through this boss, whatnot,
Hmm.
then I don't necessarily agree with that.
yeah. I'm right there with you on that one.
Yeah.
But I also was saying that Assassin's Creed is another one that does it wrong because they have specific things that you have to pay for that you can't even unlock like in the game. Like you have to log into UPlay to unlock some of the gear.
And wait, which Assassin's Creed?
Uh, which was last one I played was a Unity.
Oh yeah, Unity was straight trash. They fixed a lot of that. It took a while, but they fixed a lot of that.
Oh, okay.
I
Like,
don't specifically remember what it was in Syndicate, but it was not as bad as like when it first came or when Unity first came out. It was like nowhere near that level of fuckery going on.
okay. That's the only reason why I didn't buy Syndicate was because of that. But I was gonna buy this new one,
Yeah,
the Origins.
yeah, Origins. That's like
Yeah.
a day one. That's just it's gonna happen.
Yep. All right. Yeah, that was our biggest topic before you got here. Um, PUBG and PUBG is trying to sue Fortnite,
Mm,
which I don't think they're gonna take it to court. I don't think they will win because they can't sue them. They can't sue Fortnite because Epic makes the engine that they use for PUBG, and they
yeah,
can't sue for trademark in that genre because there's other games like Daisy and H1Z1.
that I've already done it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd
so
be kind of retarded to try and.
so they just need to take it as a L. Maybe they use another engine next time. But uh,
Yeah,
also, PlayStation were in talks with the PUBG developers to bring it early to their system. Um, Also, Xbox One was trying to talk to the PUBG developers on keeping it exclusive a little bit longer on their platform.
Yeah, I saw that, and I also kind of feel like, I mean, this is an actual like war for like fucking getting that shit quickly. Like, I don't understand. I understand why Xbox or Microsoft, whatever, is trying to do this shit, but like, I don't see how it's gonna help. What do they think is gonna help them sell consoles? Is
Yeah,
that it?
yeah. Because if you just say like, hey, this is exclusive, cause don't forget, there are some gamers like me who don't like mouse and keyboard. And if you play on Steam with a controller against people who play mouse and keyboard, you're at a disadvantage. Unless they turn on like aim assist, which they
Hmm.
should do. That's the only way that will keep it close between mouse and keyboard versus controller. Like you seen the streams when I was playing with y'all, like how much of a disadvantage I was.
Yeah,
But yeah, so I do think they think it's gonna sell consoles. I don't necessarily think it will. Who knows? Maybe some people will like play it. I do think it's gonna sell a lot, but I don't think it will push consoles because you can buy the same game on Xbox One S.
Hmm.
exactly.
But we'll see. Maybe they push like, hey, lock 60 frames. They do that, then I think that's a good selling point. But that's not for casual. That's just for the hardcore. Because casuals don't care. They all they know is resolution. Like something is higher than the other. They don't know about frames per second.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Fucking casuals.
you know, hey, they ones that's they want to buy us the games. We the ones that talk about them and play them. All right. So next topic. Now that we caught up, Battlefront 2 demo. If anybody played that,
Yeah, I played it.
I played also. What about you, Chris?
No,
Mm.
I didn't even know. Like, it just didn't even click in my head that it was available for download
Oh, okay.
to even try. So sorry, I
Nah,
was
that's all good. It happens, man.
Yeah,
I was too busy with East, man. That game is sucking me in. So
yeah. That's number one in my
Oh
my
my.
rental line on GameFly.
Yeah, I was thinking about buying it, but then so I was playing it on I got it downloaded on PC first, and then on PlayStation it was downloading over time. But I had it done on PC first.
Mm-hmm.
Started playing it on PC, and I realized I am so much better at mouse and keyboard playing that particular game than I am on PlayStation. Like, and then it just runs a lot slower. It feels a lot slower. So it was really hard to like adapt back to PlayStation. But eventually, like I did figure it out. It's just yeah, it wasn't the same.
Um,
I did better. Like I noticed in like the first person mode
mm-hmm.
on consoles, but I did better on third person on PC. I don't know why that was.
Oh wow, that
Yeah,
seemed
yeah,
backwards.
yeah. No, it was really weird.
Cause I
But
play I play better in third person on consoles and better first person on PC.
yeah, I don't know what it was, man. I don't know what it was. Some craziness going on.
So, is this a day one buy for you?
Nah, nah. It's more like a rent or wait for a sale.
Mm.
I can't buy that one.
So I already have it pre ordered. I might take the pre order back because I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm not really excited for the game. Um,
I mean, I'm
the most
excited, but I can wait. That's
yeah.
it's not something that I need to have, especially with all these games out right now.
Mm,
And there's gonna be Assassin's Creed coming out, and the new Mario's gonna be coming out. Like,
sure.
yeah, no, I'm
Horizon Zero
good, man.
Dawn DLC. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
want.
It's like all this stuff's coming out. Like, I don't need that in my life.
Yeah.
If I get really bored and I need a shooter,
Mm,
then like I'll just say fuck it. I'll you know. hop on that bandwagon, but as it stands, it is not necessary.
Yeah. All right. So
Oh
I'm
man,
not.
but that fucking space combat though, I was a fucking god on PC. It was so smooth and fluid,
Mm,
and I was like doing barrel rolls and like all types of crazy shit. Like, man, it was the best time.
all right. So next topic is about this new game. They call it the Project X. Let's try to share this screen right quick. All right. So some old 400 player mode, um, which they announced saying it's 1,000 player MMO now,
Yeah,
and,
yeah, I read about that.
and I'm kind of I'm a little bit interested on what this is going to be. I don't think it's going to run. I think this is way ahead of their time. This reminds me of Mag. I don't know if you ever played that.
Oh my God, I remember that.
Yeah, like Mag was a way ahead of his time, and it just failed miserably.
I don't. What do you mean? Like, what was that game?
Mag was on PS3. It was one of the exclusives that they were kind of touting.
Yeah, it was
Um,
like 50 versus 50, right?
yeah,
Oh,
like, but this was also right around when Call of Duty was starting to become the powerhouse that it was. And so Sony, because they weren't having the Call of Duty exclusives, they brought out Mag to
yeah.
try and like go over it. But as good as Mag might have been, it wasn't going to overtake what Call of Duty was becoming.
Oh,
So
sorry, 256 people. That's how much.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it was a way ahead of its time, and this was back when PS3 like had shitty servers and everything.
oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no way that was gonna work out well
So
for him.
it was way ahead of its time. If they brought it out now, I think it will work like a little bit. If they change it to 100 versus 100, but yeah, 256 on PS3, and this was when was this? When was that? Oh nine? No, it was way before that.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll Google this.
Yeah, it might have been oh nine. It sounds like it was oh nine. Nope, it was 2010. I just looked it up.
Massive action game.
Yeah,
Mag.
January 2010. Yeah, I bought that
Mm.
game day one, thinking, and I'm like, oh man, I've never heard of a game with 256 people. Man, I tried to play that game. First of all, it was very hard to get into any game because they kind of when it first came out, it would force you to have max. You have to have 256 people play.
Yeah.
So you couldn't just play.
Wow.
Yeah, you have to wait until there was 256 in one server to play the game.
Wow. They thought that was gonna work, huh?
Yeah.
What type of retarded ass shit is that? Yep. I
Hey
mean,
man.
nobody's perfect.
Hold up. How did shit get a 76 meta score?
Let's
There's
see.
no way.
4 out of 5. 7.0 at IGN.
Yeah, I don't understand how they get 76.
Okay.
Probably because it was a fun game, a cool idea, but it just didn't work out.
Mm,
Like one reviewer gave it a 6 out of 10, according to this.
Hmm.
Edge gave it a 6.
mm.
So,
Yeah, that sounds about right. 6 or 5.
so
Yeah, so yeah, this Project X is gonna be a MMO RPG, and it will be a bounty system. So in case somebody's like just dominating everybody.
Okay. But isn't it like you only get like one life or something?
Um, I don't know.
It's pretty sure that's what I read.
I didn't read that yet.
I might have been wrong.
It might be. I don't know. Let me see. So it does say a battle royale. So it might be. Oh, yep. It is gonna be a battle royale like PUBG, of course. I tell you, man, PUBG is gonna have to sue everybody.
Yeah, I was about to be like, they're gonna sue them. Shit.
Like,
I mean, they kind of have no choice.
Like,
I mean,
just
yeah.
hey, they should be happy. Like, man, they should be like, hey, man, our formula worked. Now the people want to copy us. Now we know we made like a good game. Like, they should be very happy.
They're at least proud of their efforts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not how that shit works, man.
Of course. They see other people going to be making money. They want all the money themselves.
Yeah. The biggest thing is drawing players from their player base.
Yeah.
Especially now that they finna switch to consoles also. All the people that are trying to play on PC are like, yeah, fuck it, I could just play with my friends on console. So they're going to lose people there. I mean, they're going to kind of keep them, but you know what I mean? Still going to be the same difference. And then, yeah, a bunch of other people are going to be playing other games now that these other games is going to be coming out.
Yeah.
Games like Fortnite. Yeah. Well, my bad. Go ahead. You good?
I am none. But so just want to get this out. I didn't want to talk about it, but because I put it on the topics, Andrew House leaving Sony after 27 years. If you don't know, he came in, took over as the CEO in 2011. That was back when the PS3 was doing. They was doing very terrible. They had a terrible launch. He came in, turned everything around. If you don't know, like the PS Plus games, that's where he came. He brought that to the house. The giving out free games for PS Plus, he came up with that. The PS4 is all his idea. So he kind of put them, like, changed them.
Where's he going to next?
It hasn't said anything yet where exactly he's going.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not. He just said he wants to do something different, which I can totally understand.
All right. Hey.
I wish more people would do that. Like, they would just do something like they're happy with, instead of just doing it just because, like, hey, you have to do it.
Yeah.
It's good that he's doing it, to doing something that he's happy with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's leaving on top. He took over a terrible PS3 when they were like really shitty, and he turned them around.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's gonna do next.
Yeah, I want to know what he's doing. I did want to bring up, so people were comparing him leaving Sony the same as what's his name, Neil Druckmann leaving Naughty Dog. And I had to say that it's different to me. It's a difference between Neil Druckmann leaving and Andrew House leaving. Because, I mean, not Neil Druckmann. When I say Neil Druckmann, I mean Bruce Staley is leaving. Because Bruce Staley was an actual writer for the Uncharted and Last of Us. So he actually wrote and, like, kind of directed them, but it wasn't him alone. It was also Neil Druckmann who also did it. So Neil Druckmann is still there. Andrew House, on the other hand, he came in, brought these ideas up as the head of Sony, and turned everything around. So now they have to trust somebody else to come in and turn and pretty much say, hey, we're gonna either stay with Andrew House, what his vision is, or we're gonna go with the new CEO's vision is gonna be.
Yeah.
And it kind of is like I hate to bring it up, but Iwata, where the Wii U was all his, and then I don't know what the new CEO is called for Nintendo, what his name is, but he
Hmm.
brought up like he kind of brought like his own twist on what he wanted the Switch to be.
Yeah.
Because originally the Switch wasn't even going to have party chat. That's why they didn't even design it to have party
Hmm.
chat, and they brought the phone because it was never designed to have that in the first place. And he
Yeah.
brought that idea. It was like, hey, we gotta have. They asking for it. They want party chat. We can't just create a new console right now. So let's add it to the cell phone, which is still stupid, but whatever. So I'm
I'm
kind
just
of.
happy. I'm
Uh,
just happy Nintendo finally got rid of region locking.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. See, when they announced that, I was like, if I would have did a live stream, you would have heard me screaming because I was like so happy when they announced that. Like I
Man,
had,
I almost picked up a copy of Lost Sphere today because it's out in Japan on the Switch. I
mm,
was about to just pick it up because it's gonna come out stateside, so I'd be able to. It would like the cartridge would just switch to an English version. You
and,
know?
and you see, that's another thing I like about Nintendo right now. I know I was the biggest Nintendo hater during the Wii U era, but this is what I like right now is that when you go purchase games like on a game store, it has it has games on there. It's like, do you want the English version, the Japanese version? I really wish freaking PlayStation would do that. I'm not sure about Xbox. I don't buy much on Xbox, but PlayStation, it only has like whatever like account do you have. So if you're
Yeah.
using your US account, you can only buy US games. If you want to go to a PlayStation, Japan game, you have to put in your Japanese account. And I really hate that. I wish it was one account like Nintendo where you could choose between Japanese or English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But am I got anything else to say about that?
No, not really.
No, I'm Gucci.
So last topic. Uh, so as you guys know, we're coming to the video game awards. The first one that's going to happen this year is the Joystick. So this is mostly Europe. It's going to be the show is going to be in London. Um, I'm only doing this for London. I didn't do the Japanese. I didn't see a point of doing the Japanese because they Japanese have a different way, different types of games that they play. Europe is more it's kind of the same with the U.S. except for like FIFA and like basketball for Americans. So that's one big difference. So their games like best game would be different from ours.
Yeah.
Same thing with car games. They like the simulator shooters more than Americans. Americans like the arcade style racing.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go ahead do our. I'm gonna go ahead and do our vote. Go ahead and share this. Yeah, we just gonna. It's not too many pages. We just gonna do a real quick votes, and we'll see on when is this? Forgot what day it actually coming on. But I'll get the date later on. So we're gonna start out with the best storytelling. Tell you if you can look, Horizon, Near, Night in the Woods, never even heard of it. Persona 5, Prey, Pyre, Tacoma, Torment, Uncharted Lost Legacy, and What Remains of Edith Finch.
Hmm.
I'm guessing, Chris, you know some of these.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Night in the Woods is like a downloadable game. Like the entire game is basically story.
Okay.
Um, and depending upon how you choose your time, it depends on how the story goes. So you can't do everything in that game, if I remember correctly.
Mm.
Um,
So it's like a multiple playthrough game. You're gonna want to do it multiple times or whatever.
I mean, if you want to try and see like how your character like goes and does other things, yeah. But if you're like happy with how you play through it the first time, it's one of those where like you're gonna have some good memories with it, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, tracking.
I mean, I think y'all
Um,
already know what my pick is gonna be.
uh,
Horizon.
Yeah, Horizon.
yeah, I was gonna say mine's near.
Man, it seems like that story is not like it's just dragging on. Like it feels like I've been playing for hours, like way more than I should.
How
And
like where are you at? Are you still controlling 2B?
yeah,
Oh wow, man, you were
like way at the beginning.
yeah.
Like I can't. We gonna talk after because I
Oh,
don't know where I'm
okay,
at. Cause I
okay.
know it's gonna be some spoilers, but what is yours, Pool? You the tiebreaker.
Um, hold on. Let me. Man, the best story.
Yeah, I put the link in the chat so in case you want to
Yeah, yeah,
look
no,
on
no, no.
yourself.
I've already looked at it. I'm just trying to think. Like I had this issue last time. So like, if we're talking best story, as in like just the story, not gameplay elements, like literally what the story told,
Mm-hmm.
how interesting it was, how the characters interacted, like overall the overarching just story, not how good it looked,
Mm-hmm.
not how well built the world was, just the idea of like the storyline alone.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably say Horizon probably has the best story. Like I could watch Horizon as a movie
Yeah, that's
and
how I
like not,
felt. Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't need to like have like some extra background detail stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could, if somebody did like a playthrough where it was
Mm-hmm.
like all the storyline missions that like are matter and just like all the cutscenes associated with them, all the conversations, and just ran it straight through
Mm-hmm.
and skipped a lot of like the nonsense, I could probably watch it, understand the whole story in one playthrough, and legitimately be like, wow, that was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm hoping Near because Near has an interesting story too, but
It's just
I'm
because,
still kind of confused on what's actually going on.
So with near, what you're gonna have to like, you don't complete the game when you complete playing as 2B.
So that's what you say. You got to play like 3 or 4 times, right?
Yeah. So like, what ends up happening is you first see a view of events
Mm.
through the eyes of 2B. Then you see a view of events through another character.
All right.
And
Is it
once you
spoiler
finally,
alert? Is it
yeah,
spoiler? All right. Spoiler
that's kind
alert.
of
Spoiler alert. All right.
like because like after that, and actually during that second playthrough is when a lot more craziness ends up happening and a lot more curtains, I guess you could say, start getting pulled away and you start seeing more and more. And
Okay.
then in your final playthrough is when like a lot more happens and like shit hits the fan.
Man, that just
So,
takes way too much freaking time. Ain't it like 30 hours per playthrough?
honestly, I finished up 2B pretty quick, honestly. Um, so I'm curious what you're doing.
Okay. Well, I'm doing a lot of side missions.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that can take
way
some
like,
time. And what to make you feel a little bit better, the game when you complete, I believe if you complete that first ending, you can go back and select certain times and chapters to try
mm,
and complete those side quests again. If you want to try and like fully get that
mm,
stuff done.
nah,
So
I'm good.
okay.
I probably only, honestly, I probably just beat this once and be done with it.
Like there were a couple like there most of the side quests I was able to complete pretty easily. The only one that was difficult was one where I had to race. So
Okay. So 2-1, I guess Horizon wins.
I mean, yeah, it's whatever.
So best visual. Now this is pretty interesting. And when I was looking at this list, I was like, "Holy crap!" Because the easy answer would be Cuphead.
Yeah.
Like that's the easy answer. But if you play Final Fantasy 15, Horizon, and Little Nightmares, which I've played, those are some beautiful games. Even Zelda was
Yeah.
pretty good.
No, like it's even Night in the Woods has its own visual style that is you can say is nice with
Mm-hmm.
how they created the world and how everything looks. So it's kind of coming down to, do you want it to be a more realistic,
Realistic, yeah.
or do you want it to have a specific style and have a commitment to that style? You know, because if we're
Mm-hmm.
going for commitment to style, then I'd say Cuphead or Night in the Woods.
Mm-hmm.
If we're going for realistic, I'd probably go for Horizon or Zelda
Yeah.
for a lot of that style, for a lot of the look. So
Yeah, so for me, I'm gonna just get an edge to Cuphead, even though uh, it's more about the design that they did.
mhm.
Like it's not necessarily the best looking. It's the I'm going for the best design.
So
As uh
like I'm also doing Cuphead because of the commitment they put to it.
yeah.
Because they drew stuff on paper and animated on paper before even bothering to put it into digital. The fact that they decided to commit to having a filter to make it seem like it's on an old film that's playing
Mm-hmm.
on like a projector, you know. So like it's for me, it's that commitment to not just the art style, but to like that era.
Yeah.
So
All right. So, Pooh, not that your vote counts, but what would you say?
Wow.
I mean, it's already two.
Um, hmm, I think I'm gonna have to go with Super Mario 64 on this one. No, no, no. Probably Cuphead, man. Yeah,
All right.
it is what it is.
Now, best audio. So, this is a little bit. Uh, it's kind of an easy one for me, but it could swing different ways. If you ever play Hellblade, um,
mhm.
the way that they had like the voices in your head and the 360 like I don't know what they did with the sound where it was like voices like all over. It felt like it was actually in your head. I really like that. Like the sound effects, everything was on point. You had to play with headphones. There are some people that's like, oh, I have like 7.1 speakers. I'm like, no, you're not gonna get the same experience if you're not playing with headphones.
Mhm.
Like it's actually I think this was the first game where I had to wear headphones, and it even
Yeah,
tells you like recommend to play with headphones.
to have the best experience overall. Yeah,
Yeah, but Destiny 2, I love the music design. I really enjoyed that. Horizon, it had good music. I haven't played new Life is Strange, so I don't know. That's one of my games in my backlog.
Mhm.
Little Nightmares had good audio. I haven't played Persona 5 yet. Don't care about Project Cars. Pyrzin, that's in my backlog. Rom, I didn't even know Rom came out this year.
Oh yeah.
Cause that was a game I was looking forward to. I didn't even know that it was out yet. So that'd be another game I'd be adding pretty soon. And Zelda even had good audio.
Oh yeah. Like I oh the fact that like sometimes the music would just kind of fade in and very like
Mm-hmm.
just soft. Oh, it was good stuff.
Yeah, agreed.
Like honestly, my votes either Hellblade or Zelda. Honestly,
Yeah.
um,
So this is very hard because I had the same thing between Hellblade and Zelda.
hmm.
Well, I
Man.
mean, it sounds like we all have come to a decision.
Yeah.
Because you said Hellblade before you said Zelda, I think it's Hellblade. I mean, am I wrong in my thought process here?
I guess so. All right. I guess we'll be
It's fine
Hellblade.
by me, man. I'm not gonna get heated.
All right. So
Well, I definitely think Hellblade. I'm
That's
okay.
sorry.
cool.
Well,
No, I'm.
yeah, the tiebreaker then.
In all honesty, I'm kind of for it. Like the more face that Hellblades get, the
Mm.
better. So
Man, I wish other people would just play. It didn't sell as much as I would have hoped.
Yeah,
Like,
I
like,
thought it was going to do a lot better than it did.
yeah, but I can understand. It's just that a lot of people are not into that type of genre. So,
mm.
all right. So, best gaming performance.
I like how they want us to vote on somebody that for a game that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, Wolfenstein 2.
What?
Yeah,
Wolfenstein 2 is an option?
yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Don't know at all.
All right, well, I'm taking that one off the board immediately. I'm not even considering it.
Like,
Oh,
You
Jack
can't, like,
Brand.
just.
Oh, that dude was fucking crazy. He won. Actually, Jack Brand. Oh, excuse me. Which is Jack Baker in the game. He's the reason why I put that game down.
Who? Wait, what? What are we talking
Jack
Jack
Baker
Brand.
in Resident Evil 7. He's the reason why I put that game down. That dude, like, I got past the. I think he's dead. I don't know for sure if he's dead, but I got past that part, and after that, I was like, nope, I'm done with this game. Cause that shit kept fucking scaring me. But I want to say Kali Brown just because I played the first one, but I don't know what the second Life is Strange is, so I can't pick that game.
Honestly, I was gonna go with Hellblade again.
Hellblade.
Yeah, just because of her performance. Like, and we already said the sound was really good.
Yeah,
I just feel like
I'm know what I'm gonna go
like her
ahead.
performance left an impression.
Yeah,
So
Nathan
That's true.
Fillion, Cade 6, and Destiny 2 was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, yeah, he
He
was
was
pretty
a
good.
freaking hilarious. I was like, man, why can't he be the main character? Like he like his punchlines was just like so his one liners was like so funny to me. But I wouldn't give him the best performance. I'm gonna have to go with Jack Baker for Resident Evil 7, just because of what he did to me.
Personally,
Yeah,
on a personal level, he
exactly.
crushed you.
Yeah, that shit scared the shit out of me. Hey, you said Hellblade, so
yeah.
again, Randy, it's up to you.
Um, I'm not. Man, this is actually kind of tough.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh man, fuck. Hellblade, I guess. Damn. Yeah, it's probably gonna be Hellblade.
Yeah, it's a tough choice.
Yeah, it is. All right, so this is Chris's section. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm not going to even vote. So you
All
get
right, what
no
else do
vote
we
for
got?
me. That's,
Oh man, got some tough. This is a
yeah,
tough choice. All right.
I know one
Um,
game out of this. Well, two because of Friday 13th. Nope, one. Nope, only Friday 13th I've ever heard of.
honestly, I love Slime Rancher, but I'm probably gonna go for Night in the Woods.
Night in the Woods. All right.
Yeah.
That's your vote. All right. Best multiplayer.
Ah, this is your section. You guys, this is
Yeah.
totally not me.
Well, it's none of the game. Well, there you go. PUBG. There it is. Pretty
What?
sure that's gonna win. Best multiplayer.
PUBG.
Yeah. And they got Destiny 2, Battlefield 1, Absolver, which is what you play. But it's definitely PUBG for me. Even though I won't pick it up again until it's on console, so I can play it controller.
All right, hold on. How do I get to? I'm trying to get to these.
Did you click the link?
Yeah, I'm in there right now. I don't see. I'm stuck at the first.
Yeah,
fucking
go to the top where it says Golden Joysticks Awards 2017.
Yeah.
Click that, and then hit start, and then you can
All right, I did that.
Then you scroll
And
all the way
then-
down, and then you can click to the next options.
To the next one.
Yep, you scroll all the way down and hit next.
I'm on my phone. Maybe I'm just not seeing it.
Oh, you're on your phone.
All right, well, fuck it. Hey, just give me the list one time.
All right, so we have. Hold on, let me start from the top. We have Absolver, Battlefield 1, Destiny 2, FIFA 18, Friday the 13th, Injustice 2, Lawbreakers, Nidhogg 2, wherever that is, PUBG, Pro Evolution Soccer 2018, and Splatoon 2.
For best multiplayer,
Yep.
the one that I had the most fun with on that list, it's either gonna be PUBG or Absolver.
All right. I said PUBG.
Well, I'm gonna say Absolver then.
So we gotta go to Lewis.
I said this was like your guys'
I
top.
know. So I just say we just gonna skip. We're not gonna vote since it's 1-1.
I was gonna say you can do PUBG because that's the one that's been big already by just
all right.
being in the news anyways. You know, I mean they're gonna have to sue 2 companies now. So
That's why you shouldn't give it to them.
All right, we're gonna go with PUBG.
Yeah, you just want to win this one. That's all this is about.
All right, Studio of the Year. So you got Arcane Studio with Dishonored 2. Let me just say the games, and then all right, Lawbreakers, Halo Wars 2, and Total War Warhammer 2. I didn't know they made both of those.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's Creative Assembly. Horizon Zero Dawn, Wolfenstein 2 is still on here.
The game's not even out yet.
I know. I think it meets the deadline of November. When does? That's probably what it is. Got Injustice 2, Hellblade, Zelda, and PUBG. Platinum with Nier Automata and Sniper Elite 4.
Studio of the Year?
Yeah. Studio. Because I feel like Studio of the Year is going to also be Game of the Year.
Man, I don't know.
Because I want PUBG is not my Game of the Year.
No. Not even a little bit.
So Studio of the Year. You know what? I'm going to go with Nintendo with Zelda.
And apparently like they also listed Super Mario Odyssey, which is coming out in what, couple weeks or so.
Oh, they didn't announce it on this one.
Yeah.
Hold on, yeah, that one comes out before Wolfenstein, don't it?
So
that makes sense. Okay, I don't understand what.
I'm double checking right now.
So I'm going with Zelda, Nintendo.
October
Mm-hmm.
27th. So yeah, it comes out in like 2 weeks.
And Wolfenstein 2 comes out the same day, October
Oh,
29th.
what? I can tell you which one I'm gonna be playing. Mario.
Man, that's Mario's gonna be played a lot at work.
Oh,
Like,
it's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, pretty much everybody's gonna be in there.
yeah. All right, what's your votes?
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine with Nintendo on
All
that.
right, all
Like,
right.
cause like I want to do Ninja Theory or Platinum,
Mhm.
but like Platinum helped out with uh Nier. Like I don't
Mhm.
know if Platinum did like every single thing in Nier. I didn't think they did.
Yeah,
So it's like kind of really difficult for me to say that. Um,
but who's doing Mario Odyssey?
Mario Odyssey, that's like Nintendo's internal team. Just
So
like,
that is EPD.
yeah,
Okay, so yeah, I will put it in them because you got to put those games because they Creative Assembly put Halo Wars 2 and Total War
yeah,
together. So I will have to put them, even though they don't aim it here. Oh, they do got Odyssey on here. Never mind.
yeah.
All right, yeah, that's my vote. So that's two. All right, best VR game. Let's see, which one of these is what I didn't get sick with? That's the,
Wilson's Heart.
I never played Wilson's Heart. What is that? Oh, that's on the Oculus Rift. That's why.
Hmm.
So I would have to say, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put Resident Evil 7 just because it scared the shit out of me.
And this is for what now?
Best
Best
VR
VR
game.
game. So you have Dead Effect 2, Farpoint, which is that's actually a good game, but I got motion sickness. I couldn't finish it. Yeah, Nog, Resident Evil 7, Res Infinite, another game that I get sick on. Robo Recall, Super Hard VR, which I don't think is on PlayStation yet, which I really want to play that. Star Trek, that's not a good game. Static,
What? You need to
that's
shut that bullshit up.
no, that's not a good game. You just freaking just walk into places, pressing buttons.
Star Trek Bridge Commander
Yeah, Bridge Crew.
or Bridge? Yeah, yeah.
That I did not like that game.
How was that not? Fuck it, whatever. It's an acquired taste. If you're like a fan
Yeah, I'm
of
not.
like Star Trek
Yeah,
games,
I'm not a fan at all.
yeah, that's why you don't like it.
I mean, you remember last year I told you I watched the Star Wars for the first time, like all the way through without falling asleep. Just don't
I
like.
mean, that's different though.
Yeah, I put them in the same genre.
Wow, for shame.
All right, so I got Resident Evil 7. What do you got?
Uh, best VR game like all together is probably if it's not Resident Evil 7, it's probably gonna end up being Farpoint.
Mm-hmm. Far Pro was a good game.
Yeah, I would say Resident Evil 7 just because it was like a full game that
Yeah,
had VR throughout the entire experience. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think that's like they first like true AAA VR.
Yeah.
I know nothing about esports, so and I'm not about to play all these videos, so we're gonna skip that. I know nothing about these esports game of the year. Does anybody care? Cause you already know who I'm gonna vote for.
You're gonna vote for
Rocket
Overwatch?
League.
Oh hell no.
No, he's gonna vote for Rocket League.
Yeah, Rocket League. Anybody care? We can, or do you want to move
Okay.
Esports game of the year, Smash Bros.
That's not even on here.
Oh, well, too bad. I just made it.
Is that part of esports?
I mean,
Uh,
it shows up at Evo. But
Okay. Best streamer. Don't care about best streamer.
Best streamer. Why is that even a thing?
Don't
what
forget
is it?
this is
Handheld?
European. Yeah, this best handheld. Don't care. Well, Super Mario Run is actually. I still playing that. Actually, I was playing it this
Oh,
morning.
dude, I was gonna say Dragon Quest VIII. It was right there up at the top. It's a really well done remake on the 3DS. It's fantastic. I mean but hey,
Yeah, but I don't know much about these. The only one I've played was Super Mario Run.
oh okay.
So yeah, we skipped that. Nintendo Game of the Year. Man. Oh man. So yeah, Arms. But boy, I don't even know what that is. Mario plus Rabbids. I was just playing that earlier. Mario Kart 8. Playing that earlier.
Pokemon.
Metroid.
Snipper Clips was a ton of fun.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Splatoon 2. Super
In
Mario
all
Odyssey.
honesty, it's gonna be down to either Odyssey or Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
See, I can't vote for Odyssey because it's not out yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only reason I was going to say Breath of the Wild, because
yeah.
Odyssey isn't out, so I
Yeah.
can't be like, hey, this is better than Breath of the Wild. Like,
You know, it's actually kind of hard for me because Mario plus Rabbids is actually pretty good.
Oh,
And
I've heard great things about it. I just haven't even played it. So
yeah, I'm not even a big fan of XCOM, but playing this game actually makes me want to play XCOM now
oh, okay.
because of the battle
wow.
system.
Cool.
Wow. For shame, once again.
Yo, PlayStation Game of the Year. I don't even know why everybody's golf is on here, but whatever.
Oh yeah, totally. That's the winner right there. Everybody's
Alright, but yeah, Horizon, Ex Machinima, Nier Automata,
Oh man, this is
Neo,
tough.
Persona 5, Static, Last Guardian, Uncharted Lost Legacy,
My
Yakuza
vote's
0.
Yakuza 0. Done. Yakuza 0.
That wouldn't be my game of the year. It was a good
I mean,
game
it's
though.
so tough because it's like it's either Nier or Neo or Yakuza 0. Like
For best what now? What is this?
for
Best
me, for best
PlayStation game.
PlayStation game of the year. But I could see somebody going and saying Persona 5, and I
Yeah.
totally understand. Or Horizon, I can see that.
For me, it's Horizon. That was already my top 3 for game of the year. But I can understand why somebody would put Persona 5.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have Horizon. What do you have?
PlayStation Game of the Year?
Yeah, it's a tough one, man.
What the fuck, man? I hate
It's
having
tough.
to choose.
It can
I
only be
haven't
one.
completed Persona, but like it's goddamn, now I want to say it's got the most interesting story, but after what I just got done saying, that's completely contradictory. Fuck. 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 Fuck it, Horizon. Just fuck it. Just fuck it.
Alright, Xbox Game of the Year. I think we already know what this is gonna be.
Halo, sure. I mean, I don't care. I don't have an Xbox. I don't play Xbox.
I mean, it's technically Windows 10. So you got Cuphead, Dead Rising 4, Forza, Gears of War 4. I don't know why that's on this list, but Gigantic,
Yeah.
Halo Wars 2, Pit Peoples, Slime Rancher, Tacoma. So yeah, for me, Cuphead.
Yeah, Cuphead.
Yeah.
Cool with that.
PC Game of the Year.
Dream Daddy, all the way.
Yeah, Endless Space 2, One Shot, Planet Coaster, PUBG. We already know what's going to win. Rise of Storm 2, Vietnam Stories Untold, Total Warhammer 2, Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 3, and West of Loathing. So I only played one of these, and I watch people play Warhammer 2. So it's not for me.
Warhammer 2.
Warhammer 2, all right. Chris, you got anything to say?
Warhammer 2, yeah, we're fine with that.
Cool. All right, Breakthrough Award. So I wanted to say what it is. So it celebrates creators whose talent has turned heads and studios whose stories have impressed in the last year. So got Ashley Birch, that's from Horizon. Brendan Green from PUBG. What? Okay, whatever. Cavalier Game Studios. So they have a whole studios. Game Grumps. Don't know what that is. Giant Sparrow, Infinite Fall. The Voice for Ninja Theory. In Hellblade. Melina Jurgens. Nick Popovich. I don't know what Slime Rancher.
He's the creator of Slime Rancher.
Okay. Nina Freeman. That's for Bright and Smack Games. Yeah, I don't know much of this. So by default, it's gonna be Melina Jurgens from Ninja Theory, Hellblade.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I don't really know. Alright, so most wanted game. So you have Beyond Good and Evil 2, Call of Duty World War 2, Death Stranding, Far Cry 5, God of War, Metro Exodus, Metroid Prime 4, Ooblets, Red Redemption 2, Sea of Thieves, Spider-Man, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and The Last of Us Part 2. Oh man, why they do that?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, what the fuck type of bullshit is that, man? Y'all knew exactly what y'all was doing when you fucking.
Oh, I see it. These
fucked. See what?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
For me, God, I'm like divided between 3: Death Stranding, God of War, and Metroid Prime 4. Like,
see, I'm divided.
Actually, to be honest, it's actually just gonna be Death Stranding or Metroid Prime 4, because like I know they're making God of War, but I'm not really as hyped for it. Like I keep forgetting that they're making it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so it's like I'm not really as looking forward to it. But
see,
I want to know what the hell Kojima's doing, and I want to know what the hell Metroid Prime 4 is.
See, that's how I feel about Death Stranding. Cause I'm not more excited. I'm more of what they're gonna do with this game.
Yeah.
Like
you're intrigued.
Yeah. So like Far Cry 5, I'm very interested in Far Cry 5 because I love Far Cry. But Red Dead Redemption 2 would definitely have to be my vote.
For the game that you want the most?
Yeah. Even though Last of Us 2 is like there.
I think I want The Last of Us 2 more than Red Dead. I think I want Red Dead more than God of War. I think I want God of War more than Metroid Prime. And that order.
Yeah, Last of Us 2. Because I do want to see what that story is going to be like after what happened. If she's going to find out what about him. Try not to spoil it. You know what? I'm going to have to say Last of Us 2.
It's not... I just felt like... So, like, I mean, I'm really looking forward to being able to play Red Dead. Like, don't get me wrong. They do stories great. And that shit is going to look great. And it's going to feel great. And the Wild Wild West setting, like, all that. Yeah. I love that shit. But I know it's not going to be as, like... It's not going to have me as emotionally involved as The Last of Us. And I like to, like, feel like there's some sort of like deeper connection with like the
Mm.
characters I'm playing as, or I like to feel like I want it to really matter to me on a personal level. Like I can actually like feel that shit, you know.
I think
And
it
they do
would.
really well with the storytelling on that regard.
I think it would have happened if they would have made the what Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be until and make that Red Redemption 1. Because I think the characters you're not gonna you already know who's gonna be alive and who's gonna die.
Yeah,
So it's not gonna have that feeling like if it was the first one.
yeah. It's just going to be interesting to see, but
Yeah,
it's not really going to be like something that's going to have me invested emotionally.
yeah,
I'll be invested because of, I mean, the nature of the beast. It's a game. I'm playing it. I really want to play it. I like the setting, but like, it's not going to be one of those like I end up staying up all night until like 4 in the morning, and then
mm,
be like, oh, maybe I should get an hour nap or something, and then still play anyway. Like, that's not going to happen with Red Dead. That
yeah,
would definitely happen with The Last of Us, too.
yeah. I feel you. All right, so 2 votes for that. All right, still playing. Jesus. So Diablo 3, Eve Online, FIFA 17, Final Fantasy 14, Hearthstone, Minecraft, Overwatch, Pokemon Go, Pro Evolution Soccer. You already know my vote's gonna be Rocket League, Elder Scrolls Online, and World of Tanks.
I'm not playing any of these.
Yeah, the only one I'm playing is Rocket League.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess I got no vote.
yeah, Rocket League it, man.
All right, cool. All right, now the
Awesome.
ultimate game of the year.
What?
Somehow, Assassin's Creed didn't make any other list, but it made the ultimate game of the year. Don't know how that happens.
Dude, this list is like all types of fucking dumb. We need to just make our own list. Like, this shit is like so invalid.
Yeah, so we going to make our own list.
It shouldn't even
That's gonna be at
exist.
the end of the year though. Like
Yeah, that's
we're not
fine.
gonna do it before. Like it's gonna be like last year's,
Gotcha.
but I just want to do theirs. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Origins, Destiny 2, Dishonored 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, Monument Valley 2, Persona 5, PUBG, Resident Evil 7. Yeah, Super Mario Odyssey, Zelda. What remains of Edda Finch? So the ultimate game of the year.
Hmm.
So the most fun I had um, would be between Horizon and Zelda.
Honestly, I'm going Zelda because Mario's not out yet. I can't judge that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but once again, like I can see people supporting Horizon. I can see people supporting Persona 5 on this, but
Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm going with Horizon because I actually beat the game already. I'm still
Oh,
playing Zelda.
gotcha.
So that's gonna be my vote. So it's up to you, Randy.
Um, 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 shit. Zelda, I guess.
All right, Zelda. All right,
All right, cool.
cool. Oh, that was the last one. So we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't say the date yet when it's gonna be. But yeah, that was our last topic. Is you guys didn't have any hiccups on my mic this week, have you?
No,
Nah, it all worked
you,
out, man.
All right,
you were clear.
all right, yeah. That's what happens when your memory is not using up 99%. Yeah, yeah, we got through it. It's been like man, it's been a while. So
Hmm.
okay, the date this gonna be is November 17th. So we just go over recap after that date. We'll have our next podcast after that date.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, that was our last topic. Unless you guys have something else you want to talk about.
No,
Nah,
not really.
All right.
it's almost time to hit the hay.
Yeah. All right. So you can get your outros then. One of
All
y'all.
right. I don't got an outro, just like I don't got an intro. So keep gaming and take care of each other.
All right.
Deuces.
Hey, you know what it is, Damon X22. Stay gaming. Keep it up. Little life.
All right. And this is Tony Play Games. If you go ahead and like this video, share it, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, Facebook. Also, let me know what your thoughts on the new format I have for this. Put a little bit of work into the overlay, so just let me know if you think what you think can change. I know I got to change the chat. That's a little pretty small, but let me know what you think about it. Check us out, Military Gaming Podcast on Facebook. If you need to send any questions, DameX22. Go ahead check out his page. Also, in the description, I have the link to the giveaway. I already set that out on Twitter, but it's in a link on this video. So go ahead, free $60 up to $60 game of your choice on your platform that you want to choose, and only U.S. region. So I have to put that up. Only U.S. region. So good luck to everybody. Next episode, I will announce the winners. After the next one, I also will be giving out a code for Cuphead, and that'll be for Windows 10. So, all right, you guys take care. Peace.